In the previous video, we looked at how to create an information part and how it maps to a lesson. What we'll do now is take a look at the question type. When you click question, you will see that there are two categories, a single answer and multiple choice. In this video, we'll look at the single answer. Now you'll notice that a question part has several similarities to an information part. You can still have a lesson part title and lesson part text. And when you do, those will appear. The lesson part title will appear over here on the left, and your lesson part text will appear right here. The new fields that we have are an answer and feedback. When you are creating a question type, what you are saying is, I am looking for a specific response from my student so that they can get this part correct and before they can move on. So what you will do is whatever answer you're looking for, you will put right here in the lesson part answer field. Let's talk about correct and incorrect feedback. When you are making each question, you have the ability, although it is optional, to give them feedback if they get it correct. For example, you might say good job, or you might say something that gives them a little bit more insight into the question. Or you can give incorrect feedback. That could be anything like a hint, or maybe try again, or something like that. Both of these fields are optional. And by the way, we do not necessarily recommend adding correct feedback to every single question unless you feel your students need the encouragement. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like in practice. Here's an example of what a single answer question looks like. You'll notice that because it's a single answer, this field for the student to type in their answer will automatically appear. I'm going to go ahead and get the question correct. The largest planet is Jupiter. I'll submit that, and you can see that I get the lesson part correct. At this point, the correct feedback would appear if I had added any, and so I obviously did not have any correct feedback on this part. Let me show you one other thing you can do. Watch what happens when I put that the answer is Jupiter, but I do not put a capital J. You'll notice I get it incorrect. That's a problem because it means that the system is only looking for Jupiter with a capital J. Maybe you don't care about capitalization. If that's the case, there are a couple other options that you can add. For example, you can put that the answer is case sensitive or not case sensitive. So obviously for that previous question, I put that the answer was case sensitive, and maybe I shouldn't if I don't care about them capitalizing the J in Jupiter. Alternatively, if it's possible that your question has multiple possible correct answers, you can put them, make sure you check this box, and then you can put them all here in the answer field, separated by commas. We will be adding other additional options as we continue to make Blickel better and better. That walks you through the basics of making a single answer question. You'll know that you've done it correctly because you'll either see over here a blank circle, a question mark, a check, or an X, based on if it's a question part, as opposed to the I for the information parts. We will now, in the next part, look at how to make a multiple choice question.